Hey guys, it's Chris. Welcome back to my channel. I am doing this video today because this is just a quick um video, but the wonderful Marcy Smith, I'm going to post her YouTube link below because she is so wonderful. She's so loving, she's so giving. I really love this woman. I really do, Marcy. I love you. And she's going through some really hard times right now. And even through all of that, she thought of me. She said she had a box, like a goodie that she wanted to send me. Okay, you guys, I'm not even going to be able to get this in frame, I don't think. Hold on, I'm going to push my computer out. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this in frame because this is the box. I heard my mailman coming. Oh, yeah, here's my address in huge print. But look at this box is bigger than me. Like, holy moly. So she told me that she was going to send me a little something. She goes, it's not a big deal. A little something, Mars? Like, this is huge. So, yeah. Okay, so she gave me a little card to Christine from Marcy. She's so silly. But like I said, even through everything she's going through, she like thought of me. Like I'm just stunned. This woman is just she's godly. She really is. She is just a blessing. So it says thank you on it. She says, Chris, this was going to be a random act of kindness. However, I'm glad I held off because I really want it to be a thank you. When I first started making videos and was really bad at it, and some people made me feel bad, you were always there watching. She says, bad, okay, or once in a while, good. You are one of those rare people in life, and you know I won't tell you her age, and pretty much alone in a town that everyone I know except my husband has left. She said, I was sad and depressed, and then I met people like you online, and my life has become fun again. This is a small gift to remind you how special you are. Love and hugs, Marcy. And it just says for all you do. And, you know, I can totally relate, Mars. Like, you know, she's a faithful subscriber of mine, and she watches all my videos, so she knows some of the struggles that I go through, and it's hard. It's hard. Life gets hard sometimes, and I just love her. I pray for her every day and send healing vibes her way. It's hard, you know. Sometimes life throws you, you know, curveballs, and you just kind of gotta go with the flow, kind of thing. So, oh my goodness. Okay, so she sent me a bag of candy. Oh my god. Oh, okay. When I say a bag, I mean a bag. A bag. I'm going to have to share this because, holy moly, this is a whole bag of candy. It's like hard candies. These I love. These right here. Well, I love these butterscotches too. My grandmother used to have these all the time, and oh my god, like I love them. And these are the little strawberry candies with like they have like a little bit of filling inside. Oh, love them, love them, love them. And then some peppermints. And yeah, Marin loves hard candies too. So I'm sure some of these are going to end up in his lunchbox without my knowledge because he loves hard candies. And oh my god, she just put, wow, guys, really? This is the bag of candy. Look at this. Oh my god, this is going to last me forever. But it's kind of cool because I'm on a diet, but like every once in a while you kind of need that little sugar kick. And this is great. You know, just pop one of those in and you're good to go. And then she sent me, let me see, I think this is just all packing stuff. Oh my goodness gracious. I think this is the gift. Holy moly. Wow. Okay. I think the rest of this is just packing stuff, but you guys, Look at this cross. This thing is huge. Can I zoom out? Look at this thing. It is so gorgeous. It says, "The Lord of Lords deliver, our Savior, Lamb of God, Jesus, King of Kings, Messiah, Rock, Holy Redeemer." This is really gorgeous. This is gorgeous. I am not, she is a straight up really like wonderful Christian woman. I am not, I'm Christian. I'm not Catholic. I was raised Catholic, for you guys that don't know. I don't believe in organized religion. I do believe in the Lord. I do believe in a lot of different things. But Marcy has never really, she knows this. And I collect crosses mostly for the, not the religious aspect of it, but I just find them to be beautiful. Like, as you can see on my wall back there, they're just so beautiful. It's just, it is a very peaceful symbol. It just brings me a lot of peace, and I find them just to be beautiful works of art. So this is just absolutely stunning, gorgeous. This is the hugest one I think I have. Like, I have one more, I think that's about as big. But other than that, this is the hugest one. Like, the hugest? Is hugest a word? I don't know. The biggest one. This is so gorgeous. Marcy, this is going up on my wall today. Thank you, love. This is so amazing. Like, if you could just see, it's just got all these words on it, and they're not like, you know, like pronounced. Like, you kind of have to look and really like, and then this looks like wood right here, and then this looks like rope, and this is sort of like a very beautiful filigree design. It looks like metal. It's, oh my God, it's so gorgeous. I love it. I love it. And like I was saying, Marcy, like, she knows, she had asked me before, because I had mentioned like my altar and stuff like that, if I was, you know, Wiccan and stuff like that, and into witchcraft and stuff. And I had explained to her that, yes, I am. I'm into any kind of not religion. I don't want to call it religion, but you know, I dabble in like Buddhism and Eastern religions, and I take a little, it's like my faith is sort of like a big grab bag, you know what I mean? Like, I just kind of pick and choose what works for me and what makes me feel good, and you know, I just feel that brings me closer to, you know, to Buddha, the world, self-awareness, the Lord. You know, I mean, like I said, I was raised in Catholic schools, so, you know, I am originally a Catholic girl, and I do believe in the Lord, absolutely 100%. I would not be here without the Lord. So, you know, anybody who says, oh, you know, you're pagan, or you're, you know, I'm, you know, I don't categorize myself. Just for a little bit of info, I don't categorize myself. I just sort of do what works for me. So if, like, you know, smudging works for me, if meditation works for me, if, you know, spells work for me, you know, candlelight magic works for me, like, whatever it is, that's just kind of what I go with. I'm just not a big organized religion person. I don't go to church. I don't believe really in any organized religion. And that's to each their own. You know what I mean? If you go to church every Sunday, good for you. That's, you know what I mean? I mean, whatever works for you is amazing. I just kind of feel like, and I know this is probably a really sketchy topic to talk about on YouTube or anywhere, you know, everyone says don't talk about taxes and religion, you know, that kind of stuff. Politics and religion, taxes, you know, like, don't talk about that stuff. But Chris talks about whatever she wants to talk about. But I just feel like, you know, you have to do, you're only on this planet for a little time, and you have to do what makes you feel good inside, what works for you, what gives you peace. And Marcy, even being the, you know, wonderful Christian that she is, she didn't judge me. like, when I first met her on YouTube, I kind of got nervous because when she messaged me, she's like, are you, you know, where you study witchcraft? Are you? And I was like, yeah. And I explained to her a little bit. And, you know, I said, I hope that doesn't like turn you off, doll, and like make you like, you know, like not like me or whatever. And she's like, no, I don't judge people like that. She says, you know, if it works for you, it works for you. And she says, I hope you don't judge me for being a Christian. And I said, no, you know, I mean, I judge people for being a person, you know, because there's plenty of Christians out there and Wiccans and Buddhists that are not nice people. So it doesn't really matter what religion you are or your sexual orientation or what your hair color is or how skinny you are or how overweight you are. It really doesn't matter. If you're not good in here and you don't do good out there, then, you know, really what's the point in putting a label on yourself and saying, this is what I am, you know, and that means I'm gonna go, you know, to heaven or hell or whatever you believe or, you know, that kind of thing. So, you know, like I said, that first conversation, I will admit it, Marcy, it made me a little nervous. I'm like, oh no, she's not gonna want to be my friend. Like, ah. And she was not like that at all. She was not like that at all. And, you know, I just, ever since that conversation, we just kind of bonded and embraced and like, you know, God, Marcy, this is above and beyond, darling. And you know what? Like I said, I pray, and I am praying for you every day. I light a candle for you. I do some, you know, magical chants for you. I, you know, light candles and I meditate and I, you know, I just do everything I can because I know you're having a hard time. And even through all that, she sent me this and she thought of me and took the time, and I love you, doll. I really do. I have chills right now. I seriously do. Because like I said, when you find a person that is non-judgmental, I'm the most non-judgmental person out there. Like, I don't care if you're purple, blue, polka dotted, whatever. If you're good to me, I will be good to you. If you're, you know, a lot of times even if you're not good to me, I'll be good to you. But you know, I just love it. That's what being a person, being on this earth to me is about. It's about, you know, giving to others and showing the love and the goodness. Because like I said, you can only do it once. There's no take backs. There's no, you know, do-overs. And so even at, you know, my age at 44, like I realized, you know, actually I realized basically when my cousin passed from cancer in 2011, those of you who know me know the story. We were raised as sisters, and, you know, she passed way too soon, very quickly, 6 months after diagnosis, put up a really good fight, and, you know, but it was just, by the time they had caught it, it was just, you know, she was already at stage 4, and, you know, it changed my life. It really did. It made me rethink things and realize what is important, what's not important, and that's sort of also why, for those of you who, you know, watch my earlier videos and my channel was all about wax and they're sort of like, well, you don't do wax anymore. You know, there was a lot of hate. And, you know, and like Marcy was saying, you know, Marcy comes on and Marcy is Marcy when she comes on her channel. And she, you know, flaws and all, mistakes and all. I mean, she cracks me up every time. She's like, I've had to record this video 3 times, you know? And I'm like, you go, girl. Like, I probably would have got fed up and been like, forget the video. But she's so persistent and she's like, I'm going to get this video up and I'm going to do it. And, you know, she's like me. She's a chatter. She chit-chats and everything like that. And you know, you really get to know Marcy when you watch her channel, and she's just really, really sweet. So, you know, I advise anybody, like I said, I'm going to post her YouTube channel below. Go to her, subscribe, and, you know, even if, like, say, because I get off topic a lot. You guys know, I call it my hamsters in my wheel. You know, like I got 2 hamsters going in the wheel, and I'll sometimes, one falls off and I'll lose my train of thought, and then he jumps back on and I'm right back onto my subject. So a lot of times I do go off subject, but I always tend to get back there somehow. My hamster always finds his way back into his wheel. And Marcy's kind of the same way. Like, she'll talk about some stuff and then kind of talk about other things and get kind of off topic and everything like that. But it's all important to get to know that person. So I know a lot of people, I know this is turning into a rant, I'm sorry, but a lot of people watch YouTube videos are like, well, get to the point, like, and for those YouTubers that I watch faithfully, I love the realness of the interaction. You know what I mean? The realness of the, everything's not edited down to, okay, this is absolutely specific what I'm talking about. I get that part of it. I mean, I do get it, but just watch Marcy's channel and just watch what she's, listen to what she's saying and just get to know her as a person. Like, flaws and all. We all have flaws, and, you may watch her channel. I don't have the most professional channel out there. I'm working on it. It's coming soon, but I haven't got it set up yet. But watch her channel. Hers is not the most professional channel. She doesn't have a high-end camera that she records with or anything like that. But it's still, she's so endearing and she's so sincere and she's so wonderful. She is just wonderful. That's the best word I can say about Marcy, is she's wonderful. I mean, you are going to get, whether you get a chuckle, I mean, sometimes, and I am never laughing at her, ever. But there's a lot of times I get a chuckle when I watch her because she's just so endearing and she's so real. And, oh, this is, like, she'll hold something up and she'll say, oh, this is such and such. And then she's like, wait a minute, like, I can't even read this. And I can totally relate to that, And she'll say, I don't even know what this is and I don't know what it does, And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And a lot of times, I'll type in the comments, oh, that's such and such, and you use that for blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And it's just to help her out. It's never to criticize her. It's just to kind of help her out and be like, give her a little more information. Because sometimes it's hard, especially when you're doing beauty. She does a lot of unboxings and beauty boxes and stuff like that. And sometimes it is hard. It's like, oh God, what does all this stuff do? And what's it for? And all that other stuff. But okay, enough. This is a Praise Marcy video. Lord, oh my God, Lord, like, just, Lord, bless her, because bless her heart. Help her through this hard time, because, if anybody deserves a pick-me-up right now, it is Marcy. And through all of it, she sends me a pick-me-up. I mean, come on. You cannot get any more wonderful than that. So I love you, Marcy. You are so wonderful. I am so glad we are friends. I am so glad that we decided at the beginning not to judge each other for our religion or whatever you want to call it, kind of thing, and just, really get to know each other and be there for each other. And I'm so happy. I just really am. You really do bring joy to my life. So thank you, darling. I love you, love you, love you. You're always in my thoughts, always in my prayers. And it's all going to work out, girl. It will work out. What do they say? God only gives you what you can handle. I say that to myself every time I'm having a hard time and I'm going, whoa, well then the Lord must think that I can handle a lot, because, man, the life I have led, whoo, let me tell you. But it's true, you will get through this, and this too shall pass. And I sound like a big running cliche Hallmark card right now, but it's true. It will pass. And, your life may not be the same, but it will be a better life. Like, it will be a new life, a new chapter, and you will grow from there. You will build a new life, So, the old life may be gone, but the new life is just beginning, and you can write it any way you want. So, You know, think of it that way. But I love you, darling. Thank you so much for thinking of me. This is just, to show it one more time, I'm sorry. It's so huge. I can't even like get the whole thing in the shot, but it is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. It is going up on my wall today. This is going to go front and center to somewhere too. So one of these things back here is going to be replaced because this is going front and center. It is so gorgeous. So thank you, darling. Love you guys. And subscribe to her channel. Take care.